Hey YouTube, it's Toot here, and you might be wondering why I'm doing an unboxing of an Apple Watch Series 4. This is a gaming channel. This is the first thing I've done that's not gaming, so why am I doing it? Well, the Apple Watch can actually be used for gaming, so it is relevant to the channel. Now, you can't play the kind of games on it that we're used to playing on our Xbox, our PS4, or our PC, but you can certainly use it for gaming. So what I thought I'd do is unbox this, because it is relevant, and it is new, and people would be interested. So let's get started by having a look at my current watch, which is the Apple Watch Series 2. Now, I've really enjoyed this watch. I've had it for 2 years. To be honest, I don't do anything fancy with it. I wear it on my wrist. I use it for time, appointments, seeing messages when I'm at work, and just generally using it for covert operations like that. It's not something that's life-changing for me, but when I don't have it, I really do notice. So I haven't been interested in a new Apple Watch for a while. The Series 3 just didn't do enough for me, and I didn't like the red bit on the digital crown, but when I saw the Apple Watch 4 with its bigger screen, I was like, yes, I have to have this. So here it is, it's just turned up today, 21st of September. Let's open up the box. As you can see, breaking the seal and taking out the nice fresh white carton. Now, Apple products are always very nicely packaged. This one is no exception. So it's got a shiny wrapper on it. We can see on the top there, Apple Watch. And the first thing we need to do to open this bad boy up is to peel off this cellophane wrapper. Now, conveniently here, it's got something that you just peel away and it lets you peel it off. Most of the time you've got to try and get your fingernail into a crevice or something to peel these things off, but Apple makes it easier for you. So with that out of the way, we can now look at opening the box. Now, this is a new design box. I haven't seen this before on the Apple Watch box. So at the bottom here we can see it's the Series 4, and it looks like we just have to pop open these two little claspy bits on the end. So we open the first one, then we open the second one. I'm always very careful not to damage these things. I like to keep the boxes for when I resale, just to help with that value. So we unfold the packaging, and it turns out that this is just a case that's holding together the Apple Watch box and the new watch strap that comes with it. So instead of getting the black sports strap, I decided to get this different strap because I've got the black sports strap for my Series 2 already. So I thought I'll get a different strap this time around. And I've got a red strap, a yellow strap, I've got all sorts of different sports bands, so I thought I'll go for this one. We'll put the strap aside for one moment and let's focus on the watch itself. So we take the lid off. And this is packaged very differently to Apple Watches of previous times. So in here we take out the standard warranty bits, and we can see there we've got the watch, the cable and the plug. We take out the warranty, and in here we've got the usual quick start guide. We'll have a quick look. You can see, just open up the box, put the strap onto the watch, put the watch on, get onto your iPhone, and off you go. And then on the other side you just get a quick cheat sheet on how to look at different watch faces, how to use the buttons, what the crown does, what the side button does, and how to charge it up. Very basic stuff, which you probably don't actually need to read, but it's useful if you've never had the watch before. Now let's take a look at the strap. So the box for the strap seems fairly standard, the same as any other Apple Watch strap that you can buy, made by Apple. Just open it up, pull out the card casing, and there we just see the instructions on how to attach a watch strap and how to wrap it around your wrist and seal it up. It sounds stupid, but if you haven't had the watch before, you might not be able to work this out. It's not necessarily the most intuitive. And here we just got a bit of an instruction telling you how to use this strap if you decide to use it for swimming. So the first thing we do is peel back the velcro, take off this little plastic protector, and then take the strap out of the case. And let's just take a quick look at the strap. So it's kind of like a felt with a bit of velcro at the end, so you would just wrap it around your wrist and then velcro it down. Now I do actually have a coloured strap already for my Series 2, which is pretty much the same as that. It's an orange strap, but it does the same velcro thing, and it is actually very secure, it doesn't fall off. So let's take a look at the plug. We peel off the little cover that's on it, just protecting the pins. And I do like this style of plug from Apple, where you just pop up the main pin and the two shorter pins pop down. Very clever design, great space saver for when you're carrying it around and you don't want to break anything that's in the bag, you don't want to scratch anything, so you've got that there. It just all folds away really neatly. Now we'll open up the cable, and this cable is shorter than the cable that was on the Series 2. I don't know what came on the Series 3 because I didn't have one, but the Series 2 had a cable which I'd guess is about 3 times the length of this one. This one's quite short. So we just fold up that little box, put it back in the case, and then peel off the protective cover of the charger. Now this is a magnetic charger, I use a nightstand where I just put this through a hole, and then I just put the watch on there on its side, and it's kind of like having just a clock there on a stand next to you. I use the nightstand bedtime mode, or whatever it's called, where you just see the time. It just displays the time when it's charging and it's on its side, and when you tap it, it wakes up so you can see the time. It's a really handy little thing. When I wake up, I just need to tap the table, watch wakes up and shows me what the time is. Now here is something completely new. The watch is in this tiny little fabric case, which is really nice feeling, really nice. So let's take it out. And as we can see, the back is a little bit different to the previous Apple Watches. We'll do a comparison in a moment with the Series 2 just to see how different this is. But the key thing for me here is the larger screen. It's a 44mm screen instead of a 42mm screen, but they've managed to fit it into pretty much the same case size and make it almost bezel-less. And also they've made the Apple Watch Series 4 thinner, which is going to be really nice on the wrist. It doesn't look hugely thinner, and in the grand scheme of things it's probably not a big deal, the size difference, but when you're wearing it and the weight difference, it all matters. It does all matter. And here you can see them side by side. The Apple Watch 4 is on the right and it's slightly larger, and the corners are a lot rounder as well, and it just looks like a much neater package. You can really see the difference in the screen size there. So let's attach the watch strap. Just slide it in and then you get a little click. Then you get the other side, slide that in, and you get a little click. Put it on the wrist, and then you just tighten it to the right level, wrap the strap around the wrist and velcro it down, and that's it. And that's on there nice and secure. So the next thing that you would do, of course, would be to pair it with your phone. You have to have a phone to pair your watch with it, otherwise you can't do anything with it. And there it is with the Series 2 next to it. Now, it'll take a while for the watch to set up. I have to download iOS 12 on my phone, so while I'm doing that, let's just take a look at the two side by side. Apple Watch Series 4 is on the right hand side. As you can see, larger display again. We turn it over. On the left hand side, you've got just two little slits on there now, instead of the two slits and two holes on the Series 2. As we can see, we've lost the 4 rings and we've just got 1 ring in the center. We turn it around, we've got a new hole in between the digital crown and the side button, and also the digital crown has a blacker top to it. For some reason, zoom mode has come on there. Let's not worry about that. So let's put the Series 2 down. As you can see, the screen on there is much larger and you can zoom in and get really large text should you want to. I'll never use it like that because I've got eyes that can see. Digital crown moves a lot nicer. It's got haptic feedback now, so it makes little clicks as you turn it. Now I've turned the lights out so that you can see the screen a bit better. The watch is all set up. Let's just have a look at some of the new faces. This is the activity application. As you can see, didn't really do too much today. I work in an office, so I don't get to do much during the day unless I get to the gym after work or do something specifically. So this is one of the brand new screens, very nice looking, got some fancy metrics on there, one for UV, one for I don't know what. This is the Siri watch face, this is the activity watch face, this is a breathe watch face, which is kind of cool. I won't use it, I like to use ones that's got loads of complications and loads of gadgets. This is the kaleidoscope watch face, this is the new vapor watch face, which is pretty cool, I must say, but again, I like the complications. And then you've got the classic Mickey Mouse and the analog clock face. These are just the ones that come preloaded, ready for you to actually get to straight away on your watch. When you go into the phone, there's loads of ones that you can download or create yourself. These are just ones you get as standard. And there's a slightly different infograph one on the far left. So let's leave it on that screen. Now, as I said, you can play games. Let's take a look at a game on the Apple Watch called Dare the Monkey. And this is your standard run, tap and jump game where you have a character that just runs from left to right and you just press the button to jump. Very basic, it's not at all inspired by Mario or Sonic, so Sega and Nintendo, if you're watching this, don't think you can sue these guys because they have not copied your properties in any way whatsoever. Don't think that. It's easy to be fooled, but don't think that. So as you can see, you can imagine just playing this while you're standing in a queue or something. You wouldn't necessarily have the sound on, you can just stand there, just tap away, just to kill a bit of time. You can also play other games that are companion games along with an app on your iPhone. You can play text-based games, so like classic games where you would have an instruction, you'd make a choice, and then it would give you the next instruction or bit of information, much like Dungeons and Dragons. So you can use this for gaming amongst all of the other things you can do with an Apple Watch. If you want to learn more about the Apple Watch Series 4, head over to apple.com. I'll put a link in the description so you can go straight to the information page for the Apple Watch 4, and if you're interested in getting one, then great. Let me know down in the comments if you think you might get one of these. If you've got one already, what do you think of it? If you've got the previous Apple Watches, what do you think of them? Do you think this is worth the upgrade? Do you play games on your Apple Watch? If so, have you got any good tips for games that I could try out? Because I'd love to make use of this larger screen and really just find some little things that I can put on here to kill those spare minutes when I'm standing in a queue or something like that. Like I say, leave your comments down below. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with all of my future videos that come out. I do a lot of Rainbow Six Siege videos, but I will start posting gameplay videos of other games, particularly when Hitman 2 comes out in November. And also I'm aiming to do a lot more work on controllers and controller videos and gaming related hardware. I just need to really sort that out and get that moving, because I do enjoy doing it. If you're still here, obviously you've enjoyed the video, so check out one of these two videos that are on the screen now. One of them is showing you something that either myself or YouTube think you'll enjoy, and the other one is my latest upload. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll catch you next time.